and welcome to Box, where we unbox, review and demonstrate the latest tech. Today we're going to be comparing the full range of the Steel Series Arctis Nova gaming headsets.
As one of the leading manufacturers for gaming accessories worldwide, SteelSeries have finally upgraded their much-loved Arctis series, delivering their most innovative gaming headsets yet. The Nova range effortlessly lets you specialize your sound experience to your specific comfort levels. It equips you with the ability to customize your own EQ, simultaneously connect game and mobile audio, and experience the most detailed, intelligent sound output that you could imagine, elevating your game experience to new heights. Now we have the star players of the range with us right here, starting with the wired Nova 1 and Nova 3 headsets, as well as the more luxurious Nova 7 and Nova Pro wireless headsets. To make the most of this opportunity, we're going to demonstrate exactly how the Nova range can transform your gaming experience, going through the features, overall wearability, compatibility with various platforms, audio quality, and finally how well they compare against each other. As they're all a part of the same family, the unboxing process is pretty similar throughout. I do love the theming here, using that For Glory campaign design to its full impact with their host of characters and iconic orange theming to really set the precedent for the inspirational, glorious gaming experience that you're about to encounter. I'm also getting a more ecological vibe here, with all the cardboard packaging and minimal plastics, which is great to see from such an impressionable brand. Lining up the boxes alongside each other, you instantly get a good representation of what sets each headset apart. As the range moves up, the features become more elaborate, offering more specific connection cables to accentuate their unique features and increase compatibility. Each headset is compatible with a wide range of platforms from PC to mobile, as well as the majority of the latest popular consoles. However, if you're looking for a dual compatible headset for both Xbox and PlayStation, you'll most certainly need the Xbox variant of the Nova 3, 7 and Pro headsets, as the Nova 1 already supports both. Due to the chip licensing on the Xbox, the PC PlayStation versions just won't work with any Xbox console. So if you do want the freedom to switch between platforms, I'd highly recommend covering all bases and get the Xbox version just in case for no extra cost. Speaking of the price range, the overall cost of this new range isn't exponentially larger than the previous iterations. The Nova 1, 3 and 7 for example only really increases by about £10, which isn't a lot considering you're mostly upgrading the look and compatibility here. However, in terms of the Pro, we're looking at a significant jump in price. Now as you probably know, the Pro headset is worth around £330 here in the UK. Now I wouldn't say this cost is wholly unjustifiable, as they have packed a lot into this headset to make it more of an expert tool for the professional gamer, offering not just luxuries but also an insane amount of control within the output preferences, both within the app and using the base station. The Arctis Nova range does bring the best of the Arctis series that you know and love, but with a few upgrades to the overall functionality and cosmetic facelifts to keep up with this ever-evolving market. Though each headset has its defining characteristics, there are a good handful of consistent features across all of the headsets that really make an improvement from the previous series. Now gone are the signature flat, more rectangular earpieces, replaced with a smaller, rounder face sporting that iconic SteelSeries logo. It's a bit of a step back from the familiar look, but we now have more room for these smaller, easier to reach controls, and more importantly, that retractable microphone. Now the clever hidden microphone is featured on all four of the headsets here, and feels much more user-friendly than the previous iteration of that detachable microphone arm. I love how it sits flush to the ear cup when it's retracted, and it easily transforms the headset into a regular pair of headphones for day-to-day use. It's also great to see this feature isn't inclusive to just the higher end models. It's also something that you can enjoy even on the Nova 1 base headset too. Across the top, we still get a cushioned supporting headband and a very sturdy frame. Now both the Nova 1 and Nova 3 have plastic headbands with a soft touch support, while the Nova 7 and Pro variants both have a much sturdier metal plated headband with a molded, almost wetsuit type material support band. However, the only headset close enough to the original styling is the Nova 3, with its slightly rubbery coated faceplates and that eye-catching RGB lighting. Now the Nova 3 is the only headset with RGB lighting in the whole range, so if this is a feature that you just can't live without, then the Nova 3 might just be a winner. Now across the board, the Nova range has pretty similar stat, with a nominal impedance of 36 to 38, a frequency response of 20 to 22,000 Hz, 93 decibels sound pressure level, and bidirectional sound cancelling microphones. Depending what you want to get out of your headset, each one does vary in terms of build quality and what features and accessories come with it. Now looking at the whole range together, I can see that they're all built to specifically fit certain types of users. I feel the Nova 1 as the most cost-effective headset really plays to the average user who just wants something simple but universal. It also works across all platforms that they could possibly need, holds simple controls, and easily adapts to both everyday and gamer use effortlessly. For the intermediate gamer, you can have the Nova 3 or Nova 7, sporting those more gamer aesthetic characteristics for an added layer of personality, like those RGB lights on the 3 and the interchangeable plates on the 7. But if you're old school and preferred the wired approach, then the Nova 3 connects easily using USB-C, while the Nova 7 lets you move more freely with its Bluetooth or USB dongle wireless connection methods. Now the Nova Pro is exactly what it suggests. It's perfect for the pros that need next level support throughout those marathon gaming sessions and even high stakes competition. I say this because it has such a high level of control and comfort that it works in tune with your gaming style. One of the highlighting aspects of the Pro is that it's the only one that comes with the base station, which is basically like a little control center that sits outside of your headset and PC controls. Tell it what to connect to, what EQ you prefer, the volume and ANC level, and so much more, and it will perform to your specific preferences. Now it is safe to say that it easily holds the title of the ultimate gaming companion for the serious gamer. Even if you don't want to splash out and commit to the Nova Pro, the onboard controls across all of the headsets are detailed enough that they all offer that quick access to the most important controls that you use day to day. The volume wheel and mic mute buttons are placed on the left ear cup just at the back within easy reach. I love the little splash of colour just under the mic mute button, flashing that signature Steel Series orange. Some of the buttons have dual function, like the power and Bluetooth doubling up for play, pause and skip controls. You'll also find that even without the base station, the Nova 7 has a handy chat mix dial that lets you control the volume of either chat or game audio with just a single touch. Just quickly, let's touch on the wireless battery for the Nova 7 and Pro headsets. Now charge time is extremely quick thanks to the USB-C fast charging capabilities, getting you to around 6 hours of charge in as little as 15 minutes. Now if you are conservative with the battery, the Nova 7 should last you about 36 hours, granted you turn it off when you're not using it. But if you want something more than that, then the Nova Pro does have the advantage here. It comes with these two rechargeable batteries that plug into the base station to charge back up. Now as you get two, you do get access to the quick change battery system. Now it's more unique than any other battery system that you've had in a headset before, because when you want to switch batteries, you can remove and replace the new battery without losing power to the headset completely. Now if you're just here to figure out whether you want to make the upgrade, then the benefits here aren't difficult to outline. With the previous iterations being released quite a few years back now, these new headsets are an instant improvement just for the modernized connections alone. Of course, the Nova 7 and Pro are both dual wireless with both Bluetooth and paired connections, whereas the Nova 1 and 3 are solely wired. The Nova 1 is the most basic, using that 3.5mm connection. However, if you move up the ranks, you'll find an increased variety in connection methods that largely focus on USB-C. Of course, each headset comes with a few connection options to cover as many platforms as possible, so there's no doubt here that you'll find the right cable for your device. One thing I do love about the wired connections is the length of the cables. On their own, they measure at about an arm's length, which is fine when you're just connecting to a PC, but if you're wanting to hook it up to your console, there is a handy extension cable provided to fit every scenario. Whether you want a headset for casual or marathon gaming, comfort is a huge priority. Each headset is practically the same size from the headband right down to the ear cups. The only thing that really sets them apart is the materials and the features used, making an impact on the overall weight and power of the noise cancelling effect. At this point, you may be starting to see a pattern here. I've often found myself coupling the Nova 1 and 3 together, as well as the 7 and the Pro, as each pair holds an incredibly similar build and style, with the Pro of course standing out high above the rest as it's the most premium headset. The Nova 1 and 3 hold similar characteristics with the same breathable ear cup material and soft adjustable supporting headband. With the plastic build and suspension from the headband, they are very lightweight and hardly noticeable after a long period of time. Both have excellent clamping force, but I feel the Nova 3 definitely does a better job blocking out the exterior sound than the 1. I like the large lettering inside the cups to make sure I have it on the right way every time, but sadly the 7 and the Pro don't have this. The cups are completely removable though, making it easy to wash or replace them when they wear down over time. Bumping up to the wireless headsets, there's a little bit of a jump in comfort and function. They are a bit heavier than the others thanks to the premium materials used, but again there is a significant difference between the 7 and the Pro. The leather pads on the Pro do an exceptional job cutting out exterior sounds and do stay firmly in place with the leather acting as a good grip. I don't feel like the Pro will fall off when leaning down, and the much softer texture just feels more natural against my skin. Now, the mesh style material on the other headsets do feel more breathable in comparison, but for longevity, the leather pads just seem hardier for the long term. Overall, the headsets do feel incredibly robust and flexible. Twisting and rotating each one, I don't feel uncomfortable stretching them to their limits, which is good to know if you're planning on taking them out with you on a daily basis, knowing that they can withstand a lot of movement and pressure. Every headset has a brilliant adjustment range with both main headband and supporting band size. It could easily fit on a child's head, and even with my larger head size, I feel they all still had room for further extension without stretching to the limits. One thing I love about this range is the variety to choose from which one suits me best, just based on the budget and required features. I love how they all share a similar design, specs and features, but with those added luxuries setting them apart. As SteelSeries is a trusted brand with experience in developing high quality gaming headsets, I'm not surprised to find that the sound quality is consistent even with the more cost effective models. I thought the general audio came out relatively similar, as they all use the same Nova acoustic high fidelity drivers and Sonar software, allowing you to customize the parametric EQ to your taste and have some form of noise cancelling software too. Of course, the Nova 1 won't have as much control as the Nova Pro, but it's all down to your specific preferences, opting for the Pro series if you need that more intricate detail. To give you an idea on the quality output, here are a few quick comparison samples on each headset recorded with the default settings at near full volume. So after looking at all of the headsets closely, I could see why SteelSeries felt the need to upgrade this much loved range. You could choose between the classic 3.5 audio, USB-C or wireless communications, and the wireless editions work incredibly well for connecting to multiple platforms quickly. And of course, the detachable ear cups and wires just open up more possibilities for using the headset in the way that you find comfortable. The sound output is consistently high quality across all of the headsets, which is what I've come to expect from such a high profile brand. Most of all, they work to your budget, offering a headset for any type of gamer, so no matter what lifestyle you lead, everyone can go for glory thanks to their incredible inclusive nature.
So what are your thoughts on the SteelSeries Arctis Nova headsets? Let us know in the comments below, and if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to Box, where we have plenty of hands-on reviews on the latest tech. And as always, thanks for watching.
Why you keeping